Y'all, welcome back to the Post Room. I'm your host. In today's episode, we are talking about a man with a mustache, a man with a truck, a man who thought, and I need you to sit with this, thought it was a good idea to get on camera and mock a grieving family. Wait, hold on. Let me pause right there. Because before we get into what happened to him, and something did happen to him, don't worry, we're getting there. I need y'all to understand what he actually did first. Context. We do context in this room. So there's a young man named Nolan Wells, lost his life, tragic, family grieving, community grieving, and out of nowhere, y'all, this guy pops up on the internet. Mustache, sunglasses, that little pinch of dip in his lip. And he starts talking about how this is tradition, how grown men take young black boys camping, throw them in the water, and I'm not making this up, say it's a conspiracy they've been running since the beginning of time. Now watch how this unravels.
Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, we did it. We sure did do it. Yeah. What you think? What you think we do when we take y'all's young men camping with us? We know them boys don't know how to swim. Yeah. You throw them in that water. Say, swim, boy, swim. Woo! Learn how to swim, boy. You can't do it. You can't do it, boy. Y'all ain't ever gonna learn how to swim. Yeah. Yeah, they did it. Them boys did it. This is a damn tradition for us. Yeah. This is a tradition. We take you boys out in the woods and we throw you in the swamp. We throw you in the creek. We throw you in the springs and rivers. Yeah, we throw you in them oceans. Y'all can't do a damn thing. Y'all be in there splashing and screaming, I can't swim! I can't swim! Oh, hell no! But you know, it ain't our fault. It ain't our fault you're stupid. Grown man don't know how to swim. Yeah, what y'all think we do? You know, yeah, it's a big conspiracy. You know, every 6 months this skin tone, we all get together in our neighborhoods and we have like a little neighborhood meeting. Y'all ain't invited. We get together, we make plans, we talk about y'all, yeah, let's put this one in football, you know, let's put this one in basketball. Yeah, let's encourage him to do that and this. Yeah. We bet on y'all. Man, we just play y'all like a damn game and y'all don't even know it. This is tradition.
So he's out here doing this bit, right? Playing his character. And the character is saying stuff like, and again, I want you to hear how unserious this sounds out loud.
You know, every 6 months we have like a little neighborhood meeting. Y'all ain't invited. We bet on y'all.
That's the material. That's what he thought was gonna hit. And look, I'll be honest with y'all, like I always am in this room. When I first saw it, it got under my skin. I ain't gonna lie, because it's ugly. It's ugly mixed with a family's real grief, mixed with this smug little smirk he's got going, like he just said something clever. He didn't say something clever. He said something recorded. That's the part he forgot. In 2026, in this economy, with everybody and their mama running a phone camera and a group chat, you do not get to say something like that and just walk it back later. It does not work that way anymore. Somebody is always watching. Somebody is always saving the clip. Somebody is always taking notes. And that's exactly what happened.
Now he's claiming the video he made was satire and should have never been taken as serious as it was.
It was Remington, also known as Mr. Hate 880, where we have an update on Remington, Mr. Hate 880. And let's just say TikTok did their thing. Your bands, boy! That's what we do, boy! You see, we find racists, and what we do is we report them. We report them, boy!
According to reporting circulating online, and I want to be responsible here, so I'm going to say reporting circulating online. The man behind the mustache was identified within, what, a day? 2 days? People pulled his name, people pulled where he worked, people pulled up a company website that, and I promise you I could not make this up if I tried, has the words honor, integrity, and responsibility sitting right there at the bottom of the page. Honor, integrity, responsibility. Sir, you had one employee mocking a dead child's family online and calling it tradition. Explain the integrity part to me. I'll wait. No, but for real, that's the receipts energy I love. Somebody went and did the actual homework. Public records, employer, the whole trail. And that company's review section, flooded. People asking, politely at first, then not so politely, why this man still had a job. Now here's where I gotta pump the brakes for a second, because I told y'all at the top of this show I wasn't gonna be reckless with people's information, and I meant that. I'm not gonna sit here and read off his home address or drag his ex-wife's name through this. That's not what we do in this room. We're not here to organize a mob outside somebody's house. We're here to talk about what happened and what it means. But what I will tell you, because it's the part that matters, is that his own past didn't help him. Once people started looking, they didn't just find a racist video. They found a pattern, a history, legal paperwork with words in it like battery. And suddenly, this wasn't just one bad joke that went too far. This was starting to look like a whole personality. You see how that works? You mock a grieving family for laughs, and the internet doesn't just take the joke away from you, it takes the microphone away from you. Completely. It hands you back your whole life, sorted, labeled, and public.
So I've been doxxed. I lost my job this morning. I had to leave home. Everybody's pissed off at me.
No shit.
Now these idiots are wanting to get a judge involved because I'm a dangerous person, and now they want to try and do something about custody because I'm too much of a danger to be around children. All because of a video, clearly satire. I don't even. I might have a little bit of a country accent, not much, but I was using a country accent in the video. But I mean, whatever. I'm not trying to apologize. I'm just showing the ridiculous of it, the ridiculousness of it. They had the FBI reach out and all this bullshit.
Okay. Now, the part y'all been waiting for, the tears. Because here's what gets me every single time with these guys. Every single time. They say the wildest, meanest, most confident stuff you've ever heard when they think there's no consequences coming. Chest out, chin up. This is tradition. We've been doing this since the beginning of time. All that swagger. And then the job calls. And then the FBI reaches out to somebody in his family asking questions. And then, all of a sudden, he's sitting in a car, looking like he's about to cry, saying, I guess we'll see what happens. Sir, I guess we'll see what happens? That's what you got? Where's the tradition talk now? Where's the beginning of time now? Where's all that confidence from the mustache video? Gone. Vanished. Because see, that's the thing about people like this. The bravado only shows up when they think they're anonymous. The second the mask comes off, the second their real name is sitting next to their real face, all that we bet on y'all like a game energy turns into, I don't know, I need to find somewhere else to go. And this is the part that had me hollering. He tries the oldest trick in the book. It's satire. No, sir. No. You do not get to mock a boy's death. Use racial slurs about an entire community. Claim it's a literal generational conspiracy. And then, once you're caught, once the job's calling, once the internet's got your name, suddenly go, oh, y'all just didn't get the joke. That's not satire. Satire's got a point, baby. Satire's punching somebody in power, making y'all think. This was just meanness with a mustache on it. And when meanness gets caught, it always tries to put on a little satire costume real quick. Every time. It's the same move. It's not clever. We've seen it before. We're gonna keep seeing it. And every time, we should call it exactly what it is. Now let's talk about what actually happened to him. Because accountability, real accountability, that's the whole point of this show. Word is, he lost the job. Left the keys to the work truck with his boss before he even got fired. Because he already knew what the phone ringing off the hook meant. His own family reportedly told him he needed to leave town for a while. And in his own words, paraphrasing here, he said he might need to go find somewhere else to work. Now watch this part, cause it's a whole storyline on its own. He apparently claimed the company used to be all, let's just say, all one demographic years back under a previous owner. Then that owner passed away, his wife took over, and the workforce became more diverse. And his read on that? His read on that was basically, that's when things went downhill for me. Y'all hear that? He's not even mad at himself. He's mad that the workplace changed. He's mad that accountability showed up in the building. That's the tell right there. That's always the tell. It was never about tradition. It was never about jokes. It's about comfort, his comfort. And the second that comfort got disrupted, the second people who didn't look like him got hired, got promoted, got a say, that's when the mask started slipping. That's not persecution, sir. That's just consequences showing up to work on time. Now look, I want to zoom out for a second, because I don't want y'all to just walk away entertained. I want y'all to walk away with something. A family is grieving a real loss. A young man is gone. And instead of silence, instead of respect, instead of just letting people mourn, this man decided that was the moment to make content, to get a laugh, to play a character built on pain that wasn't his to joke about. And here's the thing I need y'all to hold on to. The internet clowning him, the job loss, the FBI reaching out, the family telling him to leave town. None of that is the internet being too sensitive. None of that is cancel culture, like he's probably telling himself right now in whatever car he's sitting in. That's just what happens when you say hateful things loud enough on camera with your real face. And it turns out somebody's always watching. Make racism uncomfortable. That's it. That's the whole philosophy. Not violent, not chaotic, just uncomfortable. Because for way too long, guys like this got to say whatever they wanted in the shadows and never once had to look their own community, their own boss, their own family in the eye about it. Well, the lights came on this time. All right, y'all. That's where I'm gonna leave this one. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Was this accountability or did it go too far? I want to hear both sides. Don't hold back. Like this video, subscribe if you're new here, because we cover these stories the moment they break. And I promise you, we are not done watching this one play out. That's the Pulse, y'all. I don't make it. I just read it. Peace.